Wow, this brings you all the way back to the start.
Yes.
Oh, I pushed
And
the
my
button. Thank you
transcendence
for the
didn't
rest.
work.
I tried. I landed on the ledge, and then I died. Can we get a summon down for Hulk? My guess is after the first pull, it won't be as long as a walk back.
Yeah, but didn't pull him technically on Tuesday?
No?
We
Yeah,
did pull them. We just all pretty much died, but
Oh,
I
we
don't.
pulled the
We didn't pull
mob.
him.
No, we pulled the boss. Some of
Yeah,
us
we
did.
pulled the boss. Well, yeah.
Oh,
We died. Like I died standing on this. It disappears.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah. I thought you meant like we gave it an attempt.
No, we fucked around and found out.
I'm gonna drop a cauldron.
Same.
Maury and Chrono, I think we need to split groups.
We do.
So if we can do
I
that as
do
well.
not have assist. Otherwise, I would have split it like we had it before.
I also don't have assist.
There you go.
Is this everyone?
Yep. Everyone can get 2 flasks.
Does this mean Gallywix isn't a Dreadlord?
Jaina's still a Dreadlord. Changed my mind.
Yeah, no, that one's still confirmed, but
Maybe we're the Dreadlords.
We are the Dreadlords we made along
If it's
the
anything
way.
I know about Dreadlords, having learned from Heroes of the Storm, is that they have very thick thighs, and that's a good thing.
I like
Big
Heroes of the
thighs
Storm.
save lives.
Big thighs do save lives.
Okay, it's 7. We want to go over the fight.
Yeah, so the most important mechanic for Phase 1 at the very least is, like we said before, we're going to be splitting the groups. He's going to have a pretty massive purplish red frontal. Half of the group needs to soak that. That'll go between the 2 groups. It will put a healing absorb on everyone. As it's healed up, we'll take damage. We probably want to be using a defensive for that. He's going to drop massive circles. We just need to be getting out of those and then heading back to our markers to soak the frontal. And once those circles blow up, there's going to be a ton of little tiny circles that are a lot easier to dodge, and we can just kind of move out of the way of. Do you guys know the tank mechanic on this one?
You betcha.
whatever
That's
series of
sarcasm.
words will give you a sense of confidence in your tanks.
That's fair.
I watched the video. It's been a long week. What is it in general? No, it's not in general.
Face him away. Don't stand behind us.
Gotcha.
So yep, in that case, in Phase 2, at 100 energy, he's going to phase into it, and he's going to spawn 8 adds. We need to be killing them. They are going to drop bombs, and if we see these 4 coils over here, one of these bridges, or several of these bridges, will be down, which activates the coils. We will need to pick up the bombs from the adds that we killed, head over to these bridges and throw it, I guess, into the coil to deactivate it. He's going to have a massive frontal blue line, which we just need to be getting out of. Marked targets will get a circle around them. You guys just need to spread out. Yeah, you need to spread out and soak with at least one other person, which will, reduce the damage and reduce the healing absorb that you're going to get at the end of that as well. At 50%, he's going to get into a giant mech suit. There's going to be a circle under him where it's going to land. We need to be out of that. Otherwise, you're going to get one shot. He's going to have a shield, which we need to burst through and interrupt the cast. Depending on how that goes, we may lust there, or we may lust after it. I guess it's just going to be how our DPS is looking on that. He's going to have an upgraded version of the massive circles that he was doing in phase 1. Again, we just need to avoid that and dodge the little circles that are going to come afterwards. It's going to start with a frontal on the tanks. We just need to get out of that as well. He's going to summon canisters on the ground. Each one needs at least one person to soak them. Ideally, if we can get 2 people in them, that's best. And past that, we only have the tank mechanics, but... Yep, on phase 3, those canisters are going to have the healing absorb as well. Past that, we've just got the tank mechanics. I don't know if you guys need me to go over those or not, but...
Let's hear it. I love the sound of your voice. I'm not being facetious.
Just quick, stay in melee range, otherwise he's going to do more damage. The tank swap's going to be at 10 stacks of the buff that he has on himself.
Though
thought
it
you
might be
didn't want it to
quicker.
hit
Yeah,
10.
I think the taunt swap may be, at least in P1, the frontal, but there's also a stacking dot. But it will either go off on the taunt or at 10 stacks.
Yep, sorry. On phase 1, yeah, we will want to taunt after the frontal so that we can do the absorbs. It will go on to whoever the main target is. Past that, he has that buff on him. Once that goes off, it does want to be taunted, I believe. And then in phase 3, he's got a 4-hit combo. Unmitigated damage of each strike is added together for a dot, so we just want to, or you guys just want to use defensives for that initial hit and taunt swap it, I believe.
Okay, I'm feeling good.
Where are the groups standing in P1?
I think circle and triangle is probably our best bet for the groups in P1. We can have odds go to triangle and evens can go to circle.
Roger, roger.
So if your odds head to triangle, if your evens go to circle.
Phase 30, we will have the same mechanic where the Dark Fuse technicians are spawning and dropping their bombs. These coils will still be activated and we'll need to head over and blow them up still in Phase 3.
Spore, did you see my DM?
Yep, I was just getting back to you. These coils as well are going to be making quadrants of this room unavailable. There's going to be lightning on them. It's just going to stay. We'll want to stay out of that. It's a little bit of a soften rage. A little bit of we need to make sure we're blowing these coils up on time.
So kill boss, kill ads, blow up shit, and kill boss again.
Pretty much.
And don't die.
Yes, if you think you're gonna die, don't.
Don't stand in things, and as long as his health reaches 0 before your health reaches 0, you're doing good.
We want to give this a pull so we can start seeing how everything looks.
Maximum
That works for me.
effort.
That's when we touch tips.
Tank's plan is when boys hit the purgatory, I'm gonna taunt, and then we'll just trade off every purgatory.
I said when it gets dark.
Yeah,
That
doesn't your
purgatory
screen?
is really dark. That's super dark.
Yeah, doesn't your screen get dark on the outside when you hit purgatory?
It does, but I'm talking about like not
Oh,
quite
you
that
went before
dark.
then. Okay, okay. Sorry.
Just a little bit less dark. You know?
All I heard was he doesn't like it dark.
You know what they say.
Wait, it's a little bit bigger, I thought.
2, 1.
Time to die, chumps.
Group 1 share.
Did I just rip off of you?
So we'll want to be in that. That is
Oh, you did
the
for a
group
second.
soak.
So yeah, so now you took scatter, so now I need a taunt so this side gets it.
Ah, okay.
Everyone out of the
Bowman
fist.
coming.
Cone Soak's coming up in 2.
Group 2 share.
Then we have Belated Boom. Venting Heat in 5. And then Cone Soak right after.
Group 1 share.
Big Bad Bombs in roughly 5.
Bust out the big bombs, boys.
Bowman coming.
Cone Soak in 5.
Group 2 share.
What the boys have been working on.
Everyone watch the floor. Venting Heat's going on now.
You want a face full of rain? Move your
Cone
feet.
Soak in 5.
Group 1 share.
What the boys have been working on.
Big Bad Bombs in 3.
Bust out the big bombs, boys.
Venting
Bowman
Heat in
coming.
5 or in 3.
Blast
Cone
you.
Soaks in 3.
Group 2
And
share.
then we have Belated Boom and Suppression coming up.
Get up and dance for me, you little jerks. Hey, get in here. Wonder how I helped the old
So we're in
Robinson?
P2.
Get a load of this thing.
Yep, these are the ads. We need to kill them. They'll drop bombs, and then we need to take those bombs to the coils. We can see behind triangle where there is a bridge down that leads to the coil. We need to go over and drop the bomb over behind triangle.
Won't let us pick them up.
You get an extra action button.
You jumped over me.
Gotta be standing right on him.
You doing okay, boys?
Yeah, I'm doing alright.
Suppression coming out now.
What, you think you've won?
Everyone out of circle.
I got something else for you.
It's a cool looking robot. Oh, he gets in it.
Yeah, I think this hurts.
Is this P3 or no?
No.
If we're going P30, this is his intermission. We need to burst through the shield and interrupt his cast.
Yeah, now this is P3.
Bombs coming out in 5.
Bowman
Venting
coming.
Heat in 10 seconds.
You need to get out with
5
that, boys. I
seconds.
taunted.
That's alright.
Soak's
on
coming out in 7.
Warm regards.
Help save.
I'm gonna move him just so we've got places to go. We soak these.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, make sure somebody's in these. You're going to have to take
I'm
into
in
the
the
lightning.
far one
Watch your
with
feet.
Bubble.
Which way you gotta go?
Watch your feet.
I think
Bomb
we kind of need to
coming
move
out
so we've
in
got.
5.
Oh shit!
Something just happened.
Yeah,
I don't
something
think we
happened.
soaked enough.
DBM told me to taunt, so I did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you're good.
Do you have a soul stone on healer or a res or anything?
We have one res.
This is KC right here. We're gonna kill.
We can save it for the healer, for the res.
Fire it up!
I mean, Oneg's got 50 seconds. He just wants to jump.
Fire it up!
Hulk
Let's
has
go for a
res.
couple more seconds and see. Ah, we're dead. Just wait. Yeah.
Jump in the hole.
Fire it up! Well,
Do not release.
look who came out on top.
That's what I said to my wife the other day.
Where's the entrance at? I found it, I think. I don't know.
Is that also what he said to his wife the other day? Sometimes we have that problem.
It's true. It's true.
Did he
Pretty
get the
close to the
res,
entrance.
Naka?
So that wasn't so bad.
No.
Actually, that was a lot. That was.
Yeah,
I didn't
if we
follow
knew
it.
what was coming, I feel we could have handled that a lot better.
So
You know,
do we
and-
need a little bit more cleave towards the end?
I think they died pretty quickly.
Yeah, a lot of us cleave died when all that stuff was right up in there. Was that following us?
I don't know. I got caught by it. I wasn't sure what the fuck that was.
Was it?
So what killed us there?
that?
When we in phase 3, when we have that big, let's see here. It looks like in phase 3, when he's casting suppression, we want to be further away from the boss. It looks like he finishes his suppression with some final blast. We're going to take more damage as we're closer. And that's why half of us blew up there. We were a little too close and he just nuked us.
I thought it was from when we soaked those purple containers, and then all of a sudden those rapid things
Yeah, like-
on the ground. That killed a bunch of us. 'Cause
That did
we
not
were
help.
All up in the boss. Was those following us, or was it from soaking those?
I don't know. It's either following us or it just progressed in a specific pattern. That just
But,
happened to be the way we're going.
It was some shit. I don't fucking know. We'll figure it. We'll figure it out.
I know what killed most people is that blast. It looks like we were a little too close, but it did not help. Half of us had healing absorbs from soaking and the damage from soaking after that. It's just going to be a lot of damage and a lot of defensives here in the last
For the
phase.
record, this boss is going to be amazing and heroic.
Looks like it'll be easier than Queen, at least.
You know what? I actually believe you. God, I hate the fact so much my best thoughts come up with the boss.
We don't have a tank on our side.
Oh,
What?
grab,
What's going on
grab.
with that guy? Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
You're lucky I didn't have food to throw at you.
Even group, best group.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to die, shouts.
Conso coming out in 5.
I taunted because it was on
One
BPS.
shot.
What the boys have been working on.
Venting heat now, and then bombs in 5. Cone soak in
Bust out
5.
the big bombs, boys.
Bowman coming.
That was a not great bomb.
Yep.
Two shot.
Full of what the boys have been working on.
Belated boom in 2. And suppression in 2.
Get up and dance for me, you little jerks.
Venting heat in 2. Cone soaks in 5.
Group 1 shot.
Full of what the boys have been working on.
Bunch of bombs in roughly 5.
Hey, Smorty, remind me to check to see if Cone is magical after this fight.
Bowman
Will do.
coming.
We got cone soaks in 3. And followed by belated bombs in 5.
Boys have been working on.
And venting heat's going on now.
You want a face full of rain? Move your feet.
Cone soak's happening in 3.
Group 1 shed.
Full of what the boys have been working on.
But big bunch of bombs in roughly 5.
Bust out the big bombs.
Wow, these
boys.
fucking
Bomb
bombs.
incoming.
Blast ya.
Cone soaks happening
Group
now.
2 shed.
Full of what the boys have been
Belated bombs happening now, and suppressions in 2.
Get up and dance for me, you little jerks. Hey, get in here. Wonder how I helped the old Harbinger? Get a load of this baby. No, really. Get a load of it. It's about to blow your face off.
We'll need to get these bombs to the coils. It looks like behind triangle.
You jumped on me.
I just throw them into the middle if there's nothing to do with them.
Star is active now.
I got plenty more where that came from.
Venting heat in 3, suppression in 5.
What, you think you've won? Nah, I got something else for you. Bear, get a load of me! Total destruction! Ah, now you've done it! I'm the last boss you'll ever see!
Bomb incoming.
Venting heat coming out in 5. And soaks are happening in 4.
Help soak.
Boom, heroes!
Suppression in 5.
Are these solo soaks?
No, two or three, I
Ideally
think.
2 plus.
Which way you gotta go now, huh?
Alright, move far away.
That
Bomb
is very,
incoming.
very, isn't it?
Very close.
Giga coils in 10.
Hey, get in here!
Just
Or
need to
fins
add
in 5.
quick and turn off some of these coils.
Fire it up! Hey, fire it up!
I do not have orphans for this.
Venting heat happening now, and
Help
suppression
soak.
in 5.
Boom, heroes! It's getting hot in here!
You want thorns up?
Yeah, we have 2 reses.
Watch out, this is gonna get really hairy
Bombs
after this,
happening in
guys.
3.
More complicated.
I'm gonna res after this craziness.
Bomb
Time for a
incoming.
higher caliber.
Second posture.
What the fuck is all over the floor?
There's a lot of shit.
Holy
We need to take care of that bomb.
Yeah, we need these bombs off the platform.
Oh, pardon me.
Giga coil happening now.
Hey, get in here! It's alive!
No grasp.
I also do not have grasp.
Fire it up! Fire it up!
GG.
And there we go.
I
Nicely
still don't know
done.
what's going on.
It's gonna get
Fuck is
fucking
that fight?
nuts, man.
Mute comms.
Worthless hunk of junk! It's not over till I say it's over. And I always win! Look out! Huh? Ah! Let's get out of here.
Is that the first time they've ever done that, where you can see
Yeah,
your raid
somebody-
members?
I don't know, but I saw several people in my onesie.
Yeah, I think it's the issue is like in the cinematic cutscenes, your placeholder is your class. So like because you're the Death Knight, like I saw 2 Death Knights, like literally just me, but I saw like all of you. That's pretty cool.
Eventually, we make the world recognize and respect us.
Congrats on the mount.
What bullshit?
I got it.
You know what? You know what? I was gonna say fuck you, Smart, but no, fuck you, Rolly.
Curios are for any tier piece, right?
Correct.
That leather hat is super cool.
Wow. I am very surprised on how many terrible rolls I did. Damn.
That is actually pretty sick looking helm.
I accidentally closed out of the rolling. Did any male wearers roll on those legs?
I was about
far,
to,
no.
but I just
I already won
No.
two pieces, so if
Telegraph
you want
still
it,
has
go for
to.
it.
I will also pass on. I was thinking about rolling, but I will pass on it.
I already got 2 pieces, so I'm gonna pass on it.
This will be. I got 2 as well, but this will give me my 3-piece or my 2-piece.
That's enough for me. I think I'm gonna roll one as curious though.
Yeah, I passed on it. It's not a big deal.
Let's see if I can beat your 98. You ready?
I don't think you did, since I just watched it go into my inventory.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you can stand on the edge of this, and you think you're on the edge, but you actually fall in. At least that's what happened to me.
Talking about in the front.
I don't know where it was, but
Wait, is there not a chest?
You gotta lose body.
Oh, okay. I guess I must.
Yeah, you lose his
Now-
body underneath.
I just got to heroic. Let's do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, were we doing heroic?
Yeah.
The plan is to do heroic unless we hit a spot where we are getting our ass whooped.
And then maybe we'll do some dungeons. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, how do you leave? Is there like a person?
Just
to
die,
Gaslow.
release,
you just die
and
and
walk
you
out.
come to the
Talk to
front.
Gaslow and he kicks
If
you
you
out.
talk to Gaslow, he takes you straight outside.
Can I go get my tier stuff?
But you have to go outside
It's
of it.
in the
too.
raid.
It's actually in the
Yeah,
raid.
it's in the raid.
Oh, where's it
On
at?
the second part of the hotel.
How the fuck do I get back to the front?
Talk to Gasco.
What needs fixing?
Yeah, talk to the guy.
Oh my god, though, with the floor, right? It's like, could you put some more shit on here? God damn.
Did you change it to heroic yet?
That's a chrono question.
Oh, well, I want to go back.
No, I'm in here.
Negative.
Everything's still dead.
Negative.
You can
It's
get your
been
gear
second
out.
legacy
Legacy
right
raid
away
is now
also.
heroic. Wow, the troll from Chrono.
Oh, it said legacy, and I walked in.
Do I have to? Is getting it in the raid the only place, or is there a vendor outside?
We're good.
There's a vendor outside. He's upstairs. He's called the
It was
Junk
restart,
Master.
guys. You can come in.
We could, once you kill Vexy, we can kill the lieutenants for what's it called?
Hey, I got a augment rune.
For that's who drops all of the DOEs is the lieutenants around the raid.
Yeah, I saw that.
Broly, read Ossifer.
Officer.
Red Hat Savings here. I'll be waiting.
Here's where the real stuff drops. Not really. It's not that much big of a deal. At the present moment in time, it's only a tiny bit better. You get most of it out of.
Yeah, Rolly. I see what you got.
What are you talking about, Willis?
I think I got the mount from the last raid, like on our second KC too. So I'm glad someone else got it early.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten a mount drop on the first try.
I traded a curio for mine on my AOTC pug.
That sounds like a good investment on your end.
I think so.
Oh, these pipes were
Here's
not
temporary
ready
mounts
for
are
this
forever.
much pressure. Go patch up the leaks pronto.
Dim lightin' and absolutely no airflow. Perfect day for a race.
Now remember, guys, this boss is gonna come in hot and heavy.
Can I pull trash?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Council's just gonna go down while we pull trash and have a little chat.
I want them gone.
That works.
Remember to get out of there, so we don't get run over.
Single target or multiple things?
Leave.
Hello.
Honey, how everybody?
If people didn't know, the goblin at the top of the stairs inside the hotel here gives you a buff. Fast food will let you food quicker.
Hey Maniac, do you have the materials on you right now? Because they have a workbench up on the top stairs.
Are we taking a break?
No, we're good now. We had to talk quickly about some stuff, but we're ready to do heroic of the first boss.
This boss is going to have the same mechanics as normal. The big thing that's going to change here is both the tank mechanic, as well as those purple circles that we saw briefly in phase 1 are going to leave behind oil slicks. We will want to get those placed kind of towards the center of the room, and we're going to keep the boss on the outskirts. The oil slicks are going to interrupt the little motorcycle charges, as well as players with the incendiary fire, which is that orange circle, if you remember, can go into the oil slick, drop it inside that, and it will burn it away. Past that, it's the same fight, more HP, more damage. I guess we can see how it goes. Looking at this as well, looking at the cheat sheet on Wowhead. Wowhead says not to run the bikes into the oil slick. I've seen a couple guides that say do run them into the oil slick, so I guess we'll go into this and see how that feels for our group, and depending on if we have problems with it, we can change how we're doing it. Oh, and once the bikes have died, we want to make sure that we're not shooting it ourselves through the oil slick, otherwise it will stop on that as well.
Let's do this!
Everyone good?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You want a piece of me?
Somebody's Alexa telling them how to play their class. Is that what I just heard?
That's what I thought.
That was pretty funny.
Rain should be standing near the boss to bait out the biker.
Killads.
Let's kickstart this.
That actually tickled that time.
Okay, the oil makes you slippery. You need to be moving at all times, otherwise you're going to get hit by some of those fire circles.
Forget this, I'm out. Hey, I just polished that.
So rate damage coming out now. Ads coming out as well. And spew oil is going to happen in 10.
Let's kickstart this.
Rate damage is coming out 5. And fire will be coming out in another. And we will have more ads in 5.
Forget this, I'm out.
Watch your feet.
Forget this, I'm out.
Kill ads.
Just in time.
Fuel oil is coming out in 5. And we will have fire in 5.
Flame on you. Flame on you.
Let's get some of these ads over here in the oil field.
Watch
back.
your feet.
Sorry.
Boss is reaching
Watch your
full
feet.
energy now.
AOE incoming.
Forget this, I'm out. Forget this, I'm out.
We could probably get a DPS.
Let's get knockout.
Got rate damage coming out now. And fire to follow shortly after.
I'm gonna move the boss around this giant pile of oil here.
Get those purple circles towards the middle.
Kill ads.
Can we get a DPS if we can reach?
They're all quite far.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Fire
I'll run and get
coming
him.
out
Give me
now,
knockout.
avoid lines and spew oil as well.
Knock up my dude. Where the
Yeah, I
hell
got
did
it. I got it. I got it. I'm coming now.
Ads coming out in 3. Fuel oil to follow in 5. Rate damage will follow after that in 5. Be prepared. And spew oil is coming out in 5.
Forget this, I'm out.
Kill ads.
Rate damage happening now. Use
What?
the defensive if need to. If not, then just be prepared. You may drop low. Spew oil in 5. And fire to follow.
Forget this, I'm out.
Rate damage happening now. Use a defensive.
Kill ads.
Spew oil's coming out in 2, and the boss will be hitting full energy.
Forget this, I'm out.
AOE incoming. Phase change.
3 times.
Get this boy in here and fix this. Forget this, I'm out.
Okay, these guys are repairing need to be interrupted like constantly.
Rate damage happening in 2. Use a defensive. Fire is happening now. Ads are coming out as well.
Kill ads.
Just in time.
And spew oil will be happening now.
How many do we need for the vault? For the first one?
Two.
Two.
Oh, that's no problem.
One nuisance out of the way. Good job, morons. While you were playing.
Dude, I think when they charge, those lines disappear. Because I got hit by something and there was no line.
Yeah.
Great. And the
I clicked so many bikes.
Tight. Clear out Gallywix's cronies and see what can be salvaged. We'll put together something that'll blast the doors off that casino.
Does this mean we need to nerf rogues?
Nerf the fucking thing that flies at him.
No, all I'm saying, I don't see the bikes on the damage meter. I see the
Oh
rogue.
yeah, okay.
542.99 million.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
Blaze
that's
of Glory.
what Blaze of Glory is. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a pretty shitty trinket, but I think I'm gonna roll on it.
I was just say I greeted on it. It's like it's 100 more.
Did I roll one?
strength.
And how did I win it?
Time for
Nobody else rolled on it.
Godzilla.
Yeah,
that's
no one
good.
else rolled on it.
Yeah, that's how I won the chess piece. No one rolled on it. I just think transmog.
We're doing the Dino T-Rex cut. Yes,
Both
yes.
of them need- I think so, yeah. I think that'll be the easiest one for us to do second.
I will switch to that.
No one's gotten a BOE yet, huh?
Lieutenants only. It says
Oh.
Yeah, lieutenant mobs only.
Bullshit, Blizzard.
I was waiting until we got into heroic to get
This is
one.
one of them, isn't it?
I actually think so.
Does that mean they have a higher chance of drop since there's left lieutenant?
Probably not.
You'd hope so.
Does Crash Health go up in Mythic?
I would
believe
assume
so.
every difficulty it goes up, right?
I was gonna say that we should do like first boss in Mythic and try and farm the lieutenants on Mythic. You know, in a couple of weeks when that's not a 3-phase fight for us.
Not a horrible idea.
You're trying to say we're not mythic ready?
All I'm saying is it took Liquid like 3 days to clear heroic, so
That's normal. And that's them clearing heroic on multiple tunes to get gear.
And,
it was the heroic clear was in almost all of them. I think the first one, like
Yeah,
it was
they did all
alt,
of-
like it was like an internal split. If that makes sense.
They were doing up to one-armed bandit, and then they'd like internal prog Mugsy and Gallywix.
And I still think they had 5 or so wipes on Gallywix.
I know one of their groups had at least one pug healer, so even went to the right.
Groups
we
are
still split?
already split for the most part. I just evened them out with Temp going into the E group.
Roll a key buff. I think that's you're the only one I'm missing.
So the heroic changes for this fight, when you're on the left with the T-Rex, when you have the fire circles, you'll need to spread out. On the gorilla, that static charge meter where you're moving and it's building up, instead of just stunning you, it's going to stun all players within 10 yards if it fills. So you've got to extra make sure you're not moving enough to fill that up. He's also going to spawn what are called voltaic images that are going to chase players for 12 seconds. When it hits a player, it'll explode, leaving a puddle. You CC and run away from it, and you can avoid it pretty easily. Past that, those are the heroic changes. Like Hulk said in chat as well, fire is going to stay on the ground. But past that, more should be more damage, and it's basically the same fight.
The only thing I can recommend is if you get the fire beam on you, do not soak the bomb on the fire.
It's definitely a good call.
I don't know as you can because it overlaps. The bomb is down and the beam comes out.
You can, you just have to soak the very one side of the bomb, and the entire group has to go to the other. But just for ease of use, if you get the beam on you, don't be in the bomb.
Hater. Gorilla side.
I'm on this side.
You're
you're on the other side.
Fuck. This was the whole point I was saying the other day about set the groups and leave them alone.
You were.
You were in group 2 last time. We took a
I was
screenshot
not
of
on
it.
this side.
I thought we started with the gorilla.
We did.
Hater.
We did. No, we started with the dino, but it's fine. We'll figure it out.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Alright, so beam is coming out and bomb explosions.
Get that out, get that out.
Please, please don't leave that beam inside the bomb.
Gorilla side, there are images. They have to be CC'd.
Watch your step.
Bomb explosion's gonna be happening. God damn it.
Stack high.
Alright,
We can get Chrono up.
images.
Can I what?
We can get Chrono up.
Oh, I was in purgatory.
Watch your feet.
If we can get Lily up instead.
Half of the gorilla side's dead.
You have a res, right?
Yeah, we're kind of
Yeah, I have a res.
coast.
Wasn't there like a...
Hepsoak.
Yeah, I got
Watch your
done
step.
from static, and then we lost Kronos, and then it just went downhill.
Yeah, if the images get to the player, they will drop static on the ground. So CCing them in any way possible is the best thing to do.
They'll need to be CC'd rooted. I don't know if Ring of Peace works, but we'll need something. If you guys are moving too much, like you said, you'll be stunning everybody within 10
Always
yards.
send a res on me, or a healer if you can.
Watch your step.
Trying. Got it? Cool.
Yeah, I got it.
did learn that Icebound Fortitude will absolutely cancel out the funny static mechanic. Also anti-magic shell, so remember guys, just use anti-magic shell. Always works.
So were you getting chunked by the T-Rex?
Oh yeah, but that's kind of his gimmick though. The stomp just annihilates you. I don't know about his auto attacks. I think
I was getting chunked. When it says when Pete or DBM said defensive, I lost like 90% of my health.
Yeah, I think like his first auto attacks kind of whooped my ass, but after that I stabilized. But the stomps were that's rough.
We get another feast too, please.
Yeah.
Does blood not get defiled? Is that an only thing?
The file is unholy only.
Yep, that's unholy only.
So we don't get a. What's the Death and Decay slow called? Do we not get that as
Grip
blood?
of the Dead.
Yeah.
It's on the right side of the. Yeah, it's right underneath Unholy Bond.
Oh, I have it. Okay.
Yeah, you already have it. It's pretty much standard in any talent tree.
It wasn't for Frost.
Yeah.
Well, any blood talent tree.
The correct answer was any useful talent tree.
Let's make sure over here on the T-Rex side that we're keeping that beam out of the bomb if possible.
Boys, how did Will of the Necropolis heal you for 65% or 62% of your health?
It doesn't. It's Bull of the Necropolis. I think mitigates damage, and all the damage mitigated gets calculated into the healing. It doesn't really like.
Okay,
work.
so you were just low a whole bunch then. Okay.
That's how it works. Yeah. Yeah, every time I was taking that stomp, like I was landing at like 5% HP, but you know, then we hit Death Strike and everything's okay.
Alright, we're gonna give this another try.
Stutter step as much as you can. Don't just run. If you're running constantly, you're going to fill up the bar, but you can stutter
5,
step a lot of that
4,
side.
3, 2. Watch your step.
Alright. So we got beam and bomb explosions. An eruption stomp is happening in 5. Voltaic images are happening now.
Watch your feet. Watch your
Thundered
step.
salvo and bomb explosions. Bomb is happening and voltaic images, and then beam is to follow. Intermission.
Watch your feet.
Get ready to swap sides. Watch your feet. This gets really cluttered. Alright, everyone swap sides.
Watch your feet. Help soak.
Beam and bomb. If you have the beam, please get out. Voltaic images are going to be happening as well.
Ooh.
This guy just punched out all my blood.
Help soak.
Bomb and beam are going to be happening. Thunder salvo.
Beam out of bomb. Beam out of bomb. Oh, you still have to be in the bomb, guys.
Bomb is happening. Voltaic images is follow.
If we can take the... I'm taking him to the open site after this.
Bomb explosion.
So I'm taking him south.
It's going to be intermission, so...
That works too. Good luck, odd team.
Switch sides.
Watch your step.
Beam.
You're by
and
yourself,
bomb.
Willie.
What'd you say? I'm dead?
Gotta be
Over,
with
I
us,
can't
Elf.
reach you.
To soak the bomb, please.
Bomb and beam. Watch for the ads.
Everybody on the right side needs to be going into the bomb unless you have the beam.
Molten images. Bomb and voltaic images. Bomb explosion. He's going to hit full energy, and we're going to be doing intermission again.
Evans, I'm going to the south side of the room with T-Rex.
Got a res in a few seconds.
Yeah, it's gonna be for the reset.
Yeah, if we can get a res on somebody and go ahead and reset, we've got half of one of the groups dead. Or not half, pretty much everyone.
I have a res on Hulk.
I don't have any healers within range.
Watch your step.
Yeah, we've got half of.
I got a
the
res on.
odds
We're good.
dead.
Just everybody die when you can.
Stand in the beam.
So is it the big electric ads that leave these pools in the ground?
Yeah.
Yep.
If they touch you.
If they touch anybody.
So there's a shit ton around the boss, and anybody
Yeah.
who's melee is having a shit time there.
The thing, it's if they touch anybody. So if you see like the little blue line connecting it to somebody, if you're standing in the way of that, it's gonna put that pool on the ground.
Okay, well, so the melee just has to walk out. And also, if you're a range, don't stand with the melee, please. Because we don't have enough. We didn't have a lot of room to move over there. And there's like 3 range stacked in the melee.
Yeah, I'm mid-ranged.
If you see the big tar trap, they'll get stuck in there too. Like I'm throwing out all my CC to try to get as many people's ads as possible.
I'm going root totem as
Our
well.
freezing trap didn't really do anything.
I have the root on mine. Oh, freezing trap, yeah, no, that's a hard CC. That's not gonna work. You need roots and stuns.
Does Hex and Polymorph work on them?
That's a hard stun. That's a hard CC, so no, it shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm using things like blinding light. Well, no, a hard CC should work because Hammer of Justice works.
It's a stun.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumble.
Well, like I think blinding light worked.
Lily.
Yes.
You have 17 casts of Vampiric Strike during that fight. You are popping Dancing Rune Weapon every second it comes up. It's no longer a defensive. That's your main throughput for blood. To compare, I'm not putting you on blast, so just I know you're newer to blood and it's very funny with how Sand Lane works. I had 60 casts of Vamp Strike, so as soon as Dancing Rune Weapon is up, just smash it and literally dump Vamp Strike, Vamp Strike, Vamp Strike over and over and over again. Consumption to get 2 runes back, Vamp Strike, Vamp Strike, Vamp Strike. Like, only throw in Death Strikes if you're totally out of runes while Dancing Rune Weapon is up. And then once it ends, just go back to doing what you're normally doing, but you gotta be popping Dancing Rune Weapon as fast as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really like this fight.
Yeah, this fight's cool. This whole raid's cool. Miles better than the last one.
I gotta agree with Brick Cake. This is not melee friendly. This raid.
Yeah, I'm really surprised those fire pools don't go away. It makes
Yeah, it gets rough.
4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Alright, beam and bomb explosion.
Please take the beam out. Okay, maybe next time.
We'll take image and bombs and beams.
Watch your step.
We'll take images, beam, and then a bomb explosion.
Run.
I got knocked
Never
back.
mind intermission.
Let's get Hulk up if we can.
Switch sides after your intermission, everyone.
Help soak.
Beam and bomb explosion. If you get the beam, get out of the bomb. We'll take images and another bomb.
Help soak.
Thunderous salvo, and then you're gonna have bomb explosions happening.
Oh, that was rude.
That's gonna be a wipe. We've got Lily dead.
Help soak.
Oh, what killed you guys all over there?
Bomb launched us into the beam.
Yes.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
It was awesome, wasn't it?
I believe if you can position yourself in when bomb happens.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, the first bomb, the
is
beam goes away on the first bomb, but it doesn't on the second. Or sorry, yeah, the beam goes away by the time we get flown into it.
I'm also gonna try tanking the T-Rex kind of along the fence. He tends to want to spit the bomb out. Like he kind of picks a random direction to do it, but he tends to just spit it out wherever he's facing. Because I don't want to just drop fire everywhere.
See, I thought he was picking a person because I face him to the fence, and he just turns around.
Maybe I just got lucky with him spitting it kind of towards me every time.
I think he spits it towards a random player, but I haven't seen him spit it into the fire pools, so I think we're safe in that regard. I was
Yeah,
going
I
to make
think-
the same idea of tank him as close to the wall as possible, though.
Yeah, I'm
so.
gonna try that.
And just have everybody group anyway.
Yeah, I think we kind of need to bait the bomb towards pools. Like, start on one side and just work around.
Yeah, for lava side, I think we want to pick either north or south side, and try to bait the bomb as close to the fence as possible. Alright, so if we're baiting the bomb along the side of the fence here, it's only going to cover half of what's available once it
that's
explodes.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, and then so the only gotcha there is the person that gets the beam needs to very quickly
Huff it.
Yeah, huff it either opposite side of him, and just make sure it's not being pointed into Gorilla's side.
Yeah, the fastest way to get him to move the beam is actually just by running through him.
Yep.
As long as he doesn't have fire poles underneath him, for some reason.
That is
like
true.
to do that.
That is true.
Apparently Liquid 8 healed Heroic Gallywix.
Wow.
So it doesn't take a lot of damage to kill him, it's just a lot of damage going out.
Didn't the Chinese guild use 9 on Gallywix?
Probably.
Phase, though.
We'll get this. No progression.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Static charge is going to happen right off the bat, along with bomb and thunderous south.
Watch your step.
They put it right in front of him.
Bomb explosions and eruption stomp. Voltaic image, bomb, and beam all happening within the next 5 seconds.
Watch your step.
Intermission going to be happening soon.
Hmm.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Bomb
Fuck.
explosions and images are out. Careful.
Looks like he's spawning it on players, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he spawns it on players. I think you should just bait it out. Like, you can just go against the wall and move across the wall and have no problems whatsoever.
So we just need to stack on the wall then.
Oh, the melee is gonna be trouble, but yeah.
No, the boss is on the wall too.
Bomb and static charge
Watch your
happening.
step.
So everybody needs to be in that little triangle. Okay, well that works too. So beam go on the beam go on the fire side. Okay, that's fine.
Voltaic image and bomb in 10. Bomb's going to be coming out, and then we're going to have beam. And thunderous salvo on the opposite side. Bomb's going to be happening soon. Get the beam out of bomb. Bomb in 5.
We should be against the wall that doesn't fire. Every
And
single person.
static
did it,
charge
though.
is going to be
Watch your
happening
step.
soon. Beam is going to be happening, along with a bomb explosion.
And now we just stand where I just pinged and wait for the next one.
Bomb's going to be coming out along with beam, and we have images to deal with.
Watch your step.
Bomb explosions. You have another bomb coming out in 5. We have images in 5.
Yeah, he doesn't like to move, man. I was standing over there the whole time and this boss just would not move.
Intermission's happening soon.
Evens, we're going south.
But what side is losing people the most?
It's pull to pull.
Evens are having issues with people with beams standing directly over the middle of the
Watch
bomb.
your step.
Like, you got a big old arrow over the top of you.
This one's a wipe. It's up to you guys on if you want to keep going and see some mechanics or just stand and shit.
We have a res.
Does anything new happen?
Healer. No, nothing new.
No.
It's all the same. We've already seen.
Can we get a res on a healer?
Yeah, I'm trying to run over to anything that's in range. There you go, going in front of.
I have a soul stone also.
Oh, that works.
If we think this is a wall, we do have Vanis runes.
It's not worth it this early. It's just either we're getting it or we're under geared or it's, you know. Vantis runes are just kind of a crutch.
I mean, there's a lot of damage increase we can do, but we're trying it early, so you know, we just gotta fight through.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's our first week of raid opening. Like if we're just under geared, we're just not getting it. Just is what it is.
Yeah, because that's what the second switch.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the second switch.
Officer chat.
They're at like 45%. Roughly.
Dude, I'll be
Is
real. I just need to see the fights. That's how I learn. Like, the more we wipe, the better off I am.
Cater for the beam, because I'm not seeing it.
Like the T-Rex beam?
Yeah, he puts a big red line, and it follows you.
Yeah, and an arrow over your head.
In the arrow.
But I saw the beam.
It follows you, and then once he's about to cast, it stops following you so you can get out.
Rolly, are we live logging?
We are not.
Well, we're all grouped up, so it's kind of hard to tell who has the beam and who doesn't.
It announces.
I was gonna say DBM should yell at you.
DBM yells at you. You've got, you know.
Well, DBM isn't telling me.
Did you update your DBM today?
If you guys use any weak orders, that weak order is very good. It's just a raid package, but it's very good at calling out when you have the beam. Puts a big square on the middle of your screen, and it says like you have the beam or something.
Alright, we're gonna take our break a little early.
S'more, is that the one that's linked in Discord?
Yeah.
It is.
Everyone,
Well, let me
take a
load it.
break now, clear your heads, and we'll come back and hopefully down.
By the way, that T-Rex is a mount that you get for completing the renowned track.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What do you think they're saying down there?
Who back? Who back?
I know Lily said he needed a couple more minutes.
Hey, they have his.
He's the soup Nazi.
Soup Nazi, that's right.
Well, we swapped Chrono and me just because the other side doesn't really have a lot of good routes, while the odd side had so much like CC and routes for those ads. So I'm going over there to help route and knock back ads.
How does that make any sense? You're just switching.
A healer for a healer.
That we're two monks on the same side, so you have the same thing. You're not.
No, Chrono and I are swapping. So there's still a monk on each side, right?
I understand, but this is still the same healing combination. A monk and a shaman, or a monk and a paladin.
Because of
not that I
CC
care.
for the ads is why I was doing it, to help, because the other side was getting hit by the ads a lot. And they don't have a lot to answer for it. Not because of the healing part.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. But, okay.
I thought we
Okay,
were
hi.
doing pretty well on CCing the ads on evens.
We were.
Me and Tater were doing our traps pretty well.
Odd Group was going over there after the first phase with like 3 or 4 puddles on the ground. People were being hit by the ads. I don't know if it was melee running into them or if it was a CC problem, but Odd's Group after the first intermission, we were going over to the grill, and at every pull there were at least 2 puddles on the ground.
Do the ads leave puddles if they when they time out, or no?
When they touch somebody, they leave a puddle.
So it's only when they touch someone. If when they actually just their duration runs out, they just disappear. Nothing.
Be careful if you're knocking
Okay.
them back. You can knock them into people.
But also, we're trying to keep all of the, on the fire side, keeping the boss and everyone stacking up against the wall to bait out the bombs, and then we just move around the circle. So if you're standing on the left side of the circle, you get bumped to the left, and you're already pretty close and ready for the next bomb, kind of thing. And laser people don't laser the circle.
Dad.
Tater, you can't combo the explosive shot with your binding shot, but your binding shot's gonna bring them back in anyway.
I think you were saying both of those help, not necessarily together.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. You don't actually have to use both of them right now, but yeah.
5, 4.
So when they're chasing them
3,
around like a chicken with
2,
their head cut off, I believe.
Watch your step.
Beam and bomb explosion going to be happening.
Don't just stay. You don't stay in that beam.
Yeah, I was too busy with timing.
Can we get him up?
My fault.
Watch your step.
So there's the beam. And right after this, we should be doing intermittent.
Into the beam.
If you stand on the right side of the bomb, you don't
Yeah,
get
stay on the
knocked
other
to
side.
left.
Yeah.
Should we just reset with 3 dead already?
Probably.
Yeah.
Go ahead and just reset.
The right side of the bomb mark, and I get bumped
Can we
back
get a
into
res
the
on
fire.
a healer?
No.
They used it on me.
Oh, never mind.
It's better to be
I have
bumped
a
into.
soul stone. I have a soul
The
stone.
beam will kill you immediately. You can walk out of the fire.
Do not release.
Eventually, our entire group's damage would be enough to just kill this in like 2 transitions or less. But we're still getting there. Only the first week, you know.
Yes, progress, finally. We're not farming shit anymore.
Is there a marker I can put over my head that will not disappear?
Square, probably.
Okay. I follow the square, Elf, just like normal, right?
So, can we move the boss all the way down to this fence, or is he just gonna stand there?
I kind of blanked out there. I'm gonna be honest. I will try pulling him all the way south. This boss doesn't really like to move a lot. I know everybody hates hearing that fucking excuse, but this boss really just doesn't like to move. But I will pull him from here, and we'll see how far he gets. But I 100% did just kind of like zone out at the beginning last pull.
Oh, you're fine. I just wanted to make sure that we're not in range of them either over there.
Yep.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That worked
Alright,
pretty well.
static charge and bomb.
Watch your step.
And then beam is going to be coming out. Eruption stomp. Voltaic image, and another bomb will be coming out.
Here, there's one going right through the middle of melee. Image.
Watch your
And you
step.
have beam as well.
Someone dropped that bomb, the beam straight. Yeah, it just killed me. Guys, we have to get the beam out of the bomb, please.
Yeah, run through the boss. Yeah.
I guess we're standing into it.
I think I'm the only DPS alive on my side.
Whoever knocked back that gorilla on the electric gorilla on the gorilla side launched it into a melee. So
That ring of peace.
Yeah, my bad. I swore that I tried it and I thought he walked right through it the first time I tried, but I just did it when we were dying here and it does bounce him back, so.
I think Ring of Peace is probably a little finicky as usual.
Yeah, I've seen it work in Mythic Plus, and I've seen it not work in Mythic Plus.
Ring of Peace has been a buggy ability since its inception.
They have removed the death timer. Or deaths no longer remove time from Mythic 2 and 3 keystones.
that like a hotfix?
Yep.
I was gonna say I thought it wasn't even supposed to.
No, it always
Well,
does.
it used to be 15 seconds, and I think they moved to 15 seconds much later.
No, it's always been 5, and then they added 15 to 10s or 12s. I think it was 10s, and then they either moved that or added it or moved it up.
All right, everyone. Focus up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Static charge and bomb happening in 5.
Watch your step. Stack high.
Eruption stomp. You got bomb coming out.
One of the images
And
walking right
Thunderous
through melee. I
Salvo.
can't stop it.
Watch your step.
Beam. Okay.
Stay on the side.
Just dead again.
Stack high. Stack high.
I'll take image and beam.
Are we resin boys? What are we
He's
doing?
dead. We've got 3 dead. There's no point in continuing. If you have the beam, there is no reason to ever be in the bomb or near the bomb.
Standard shit, please.
I only see the first one, the beam. I didn't see the second one on who it went on. No, I didn't see who it went on. There was
no,
an
I didn't
announcement for the first one, but there wasn't one for the second one. At least I didn't see it.
I wasn't paying attention to it.
So
I mean,
I was just trying to see who it was on. I don't know who it's on.
It's fair. And if you can't figure out if you have the beam on yourself or not, just move side to side. And if the beam moves with you, then it's a pretty clear indicator that you've got it. Worst case scenario, we have 2 people get out of the bomb that need to. We're not killing people with the beam in that case. It's better safe than sorry, because at this point we're just killing people on the bomb, or we're making it so that people can't soak the bomb and we're just going to die to the group soak damage.
The reason I'm like complaining, like, oh, you know, beam through bomb, is I can't just move with you guys all the time, because right after beam and bomb come out, the tank mechanic is I get thrown in the air, and where I land, I shoot fire everywhere. So like, I have to be not far, but I can't be near anyone. So that's why it's super important that the beam is not anywhere near the bomb, because if I get compromised on where I can go, I'm gonna kill everyone.
Oh, that's my bad. I clicked the button.
We're double ready.
I'm always double ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, static charge and bomb going to be happening together.
Watch your step.
Beam is going to be coming out soon. There's the beam.
Air gorilla.
Well, I need a new pair of shorts, thanks.
We'll take image and bomb. And beam is coming out in 5.
Watch your step.
Bomb explosion. Bomb coming out shortly, and then it'll be followed up by beam. And they're going to be reaching full energy for intermission. Swap sides, everyone.
Even side on the Rex needs to be standing against the wall.
And remember, on the gorilla side, everything has to get...
Somebody was standing on the tank.
Voltaic images coming out. These need to be CC'd. And you're going to have a bomb.
Help soak.
Bomb is over on the other side, guys. We need to make sure we're stacking. Stand where the boss.
Bombs coming out and voltaic images to follow.
Help soak.
And there will also be a B. Oh, intermission's going to be coming out. And that was my fault for my death.
Let's get Chrono up if we can. He's over here kind of by the gorilla.
I'm pretty much dead center. Bomb exploding, voltaic images happening.
Stack high.
You got a bomb coming out in another 5. Beam's gonna be coming out, and there's some thunderous salvo.
Stack high.
We're gonna have to not go across the fence anymore.
Yep.
Bomb's gonna be coming out.
Because of how close we are.
Beam.
I'm gonna start pulling him south then.
We're going to have to slow DPS on the gorilla here at some point. The T-Rex is a good bit ahead. While we're in the intermission here, if we can get everyone on the T-Rex. Don't switch over to his side, but just damage him here.
I'm going to take the T-Rex into this nice little gap. Try and everybody stack on this like opening on the south side.
We've got a B-res if we want to get me up.
Or nobody do
Bomb's
that.
going to be happening, and static charge as well. Bomb explosion. Voltaic images coming out, and you have another bomb.
Help soak.
I didn't get knocked in the air.
You might have death advanced.
So
Yes.
there's going to be beam and bomb explosion.
Sorry, I couldn't get out in time.
No, that's perfect. It's on the bomb, but we can be on the side there.
Can you guys reach him?
Help soak.
Voltaic images coming out, and you'll have another beam. Intermission. I have Aura Mastery for this.
Group up, I have a Spirit Link too.
I'm a turtle.
Group up as much as you can without compromising the floor.
Kill the dude.
Everyone swap
You have
sides.
4% on the ape. Burn ape.
Watch your step.
Nice
Good job,
done.
guys.
That was rough though.
I mean, the fact
Man,
that
it gets
week one,
hairy
we
over
got
there,
the-
doesn't it?
Oh, we're gonna fight, guys.
That's luck, Brett. Too bad I don't need it.
I'm not sure how I feel about the name of that bow.
Fighting whether or not
Oh,
it hats on the
okay.
bow,
Well, that's a roll.
Since it's not my best. Like the gun from the final, the second boss is my best one. So we'll let you have it.
One second, fixing my keyboard.
Did you break it?
Let's head to the other boss. The
Sticks or Rick?
Rick. I think Rick is next, right? Yeah.
It's up to us, but yeah.
Whoever put that grill there.
I think it was the chef from the what am I thinking?
Greasy dog.
Mob.
I don't know.
It was the mob that was there. That's the chef.
Was it there on normal? I don't remember that being like so in the way.
It was there on normal. Remember to say
I've just
blasted
got a
into
grill in the middle of the road. That's pretty redneck, but you know.
My D button stopped working.
Did it really?
Yeah.
You're missing the D?
Too much
Missing the D. What does
Never
your D
missing
button
the
do,
D.
by the way?
What?
What does your D button do for you?
Strafe.
Oh, that's what I thought.
D for damage.
Don't a lot of people use E for that?
Well, I mean, keyboard turning is pointless. You got a mouse.
I think he's trying to take a jab at me.
No, I'm just saying if you're keyboard turning and you have macros, you're kind of doing it wrong.
If the only time I use my keyboard to move is to walk backwards.
You should never walk backward. You should always be half turning straight
Sometimes
away.
you don't want to walk backwards.
Sometimes you don't, and sometimes
You don't wanna turn
it's
your back
better to
to
move
things.
backwards.
That's why you turn halfway and side straight.
Dude, I walk backwards off ledges all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Rolly doesn't have to do that. He just rolls off them.
I don't. I'm not a monk no more.
Oh yeah, you gust the wind off of them. We've seen it.
Yeah.
Not as much though. I'm a little disappointed in
Because
myself.
you only have
though.
one. If
You
you have the
only-
goblin fart.
It has a longer cooldown.
I don't know if I've ever died to the goblin fart.
I have.
But
It's
I
only
have rolled
every
off
other
ledges
cast
like
that
no
gust
one.
wind.
Shadowlands, I was real good at it.
I don't know, I have the
Oh, yeah,
clip of you just backing off one.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I did walk backwards off a ledge because we were tanking a boss right on the ledge, and I was afraid I was gonna get hit by something. So I instinctively just took one step back and went, whee!
I'm glad I can stream again so I can start getting clips.
That was a good one. I didn't know
I-
you were stream or recording that until you posted. I'm like, oh.
I've got like 8 of them from Shadowlands and then nothing from Dragonflight.
No, not all. no.
Well, I didn't do as much of the silliness in Dragonflight. It happened, but not nearly as much as Shadowlands. I was real
That's
special.
also true.
Ow.
I don't have gore fiends for another minute, so good luck.
What?
Yeah, can we not pull the whole room?
It's the mini amp in the back that's just kind of wrecking ranged. It's gone now.
Someone remind me to finally add this fucking mount to my bars in my raid spec.
An AoE or a single target?
Single target.
I thought they said most of this place is going to be AoE, but I don't see that at all.
No, most of the fights seem to be single target or single target.
Or a
cleave.
small cleave, yeah.
Priority damage, right?
Stop messing with the acoustics!
Kept as many people alive as I could.
We're gonna have to
Really?
reset the boss.
Yeah, I got it. I do not have it. I have Invis on cooldown.
Can a hunter reset? Tater to the rescue.
Rick Reverb here! Time to get down!
So the only heroic change on this boss, apart from just damage and health, is he's going to drop 5 barrels. They need to be killed. Attacking them grants haste and movement speed. Apart from that, that's it.
We get another feast, please.
I think there's a different change as well.
What did this guy do on normal again? I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, he's got the amplifiers. The amplifiers are going to do a lot more damage on heroic, and it's going to leave a debuff as you discharge them, so we'll need people to actually in normal we only had 2 or 3 people actually working on the amplifiers. If possible, in this one we need just if you see an amplifier at full energy or close to it and you don't have the debuff, just go in there, click on it, discharge it.
It may be worthwhile, considering our item level, to just have someone go into a tank spec and just do it.
Yeah.
That
The
was
other
another strat, is to have 3 tanks and one just all they do is soak. But we'll see.
Doesn't say if somebody wants to do that, you're more than welcome to. If not, we can give it a try without that, but it may be something, depending on our item level, that we have to do. We don't know that yet for sure.
Yep.
I mean, the question: do you lose a healer to do it or no?
No.
Yeah, I think it'd have to be a DPS. I don't think it's worth it to lose a healer. Especially, I think this boss is a pretty damage-heavy one.
But we'll see what the damage is, and if it's a problem, we'll deal with it.
Hopefully the amplifiers are working right on this one. Just a reminder, we'll have the boss on Skull. All of the range will want to be on Square. Once the amplifier drops, we'll move it towards Moon, range move over to Triangle, and so on and so forth, moving to the right. After the intermission, we'll go to the left. After that, we'll go to the right, so on and so forth. After every intermission, there's going to be 1 more permanent amplifier. We'll have to keep an eye on it, and it's just going to increase raid damage. We'll see how the placements look on that. We might have to improvise and start moving the boss more around the room or more towards the middle of the room. It's just going to be... We're just going to find that out as we go, though. And if we remember from Tuesday, the amplifiers weren't working as they were supposed to, and dropping 2 at the same time. They were kind of staggered. If that's the case again, like normal, it's going to be a little messy, but still absolutely doable.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rip.
Remember not to stand in front of the boss if there is a cleave.
Alright, echoes and barrels coming out. And then a sound cannon and 8.
We need to move the boss. He's on top of an amplifier.
Zaps are to follow the sound cannon in 5.
Taunt him back.
Got it.
Spread.
Amplifiers coming out in 2.
Watch your step.
Barrels coming out in 3. Sound cannon to follow in 5.
Is that far enough? Oh, I got far.
No.
I taunted it.
We need somebody on the amplifier near the boss.
Zaps coming out in 2. Echoes will follow in 5.
Make sure we're on these barrels.
Watch way. Watch your step.
Get taunted.
We had 2 barrels go off there.
Yeah, it's over.
Let's get a res on a healer.
Barrels are main priority. If you need to, we can hard swap off of them or off the boss onto them, but they need to die before that explosion goes off.
Back to the buzz! Gallywix's greatness!
Oh, shit. My bad.
At least this raid is nice, and if you res when you're not supposed to, you can just drive over.
I have many, many wares.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, amplifiers in 10.
Let's try to get the boss over.
Watch your step.
Amplifiers happening. Echoes coming in 5.
Killads. Watch way.
Sound cannon will be in 5.
I taunted at 5.
It's fine.
Zaps coming in 5. Amplifier coming in 5.
Watch your step.
Barrels coming in 5.
Killads.
Sound cannon coming in 3. Echoes coming in 5.
Watch way.
There's a
Amplifier in 5.
Watch your step.
Boys, how many stacks do you have?
Zap's
7?
coming in 5.
You can get somebody on the amplifier in the
I
back.
taunted, but I kind of taunted in the middle of the right.
That's okay. I'm just trying to get
Barrel's
him
coming
away
now.
from that amplifier.
I've got it, I think.
Okay. Got ads to the back.
Watch way.
Stage 2 is going to be happening in 5.
Trying to figure out what's popping our purgatories.
Okay, so perks
All the way
popping
back
for you too.
Circle, guys. Circle, circle.
Get knocked upward.
That was much quicker than normal.
Get knocked upward. Get knocked upward.
We might as well die, right?
Yeah. I figured it was worth it to see the waves again, get a little bit more practice on it, but we'll want to wipe at this point. Both things are dead.
Watch your step.
Stand in this.
Didn't do as much damage as I thought it was going to do.
Oh, it's calling me. I'll be right back.
It's the debuff that killed me, yeah.
Don't release.
I'm getting DBM Lua errors as soon as we pull them, updating real fast.
Nice. Love the lower arrows. Yep, pretty much keys and delves after this to get everyone some decent gear. Doesn't even have to be high keys either. Even
Twos
zeros are worth doing too, to be honest. That's champion
Zeros give
gear.
champ, yeah.
Zeros give champ. And for anyone who actually cares, I'm going to be doing arenas over the weekend, and I have no problem doing them with anybody.
I got
I'm
a
gonna
quarter
try to
for
get
you,
into
Naga.
PvP this patch.
You got a what? A quota?
A quarter for you.
Oh. For someone who
Well, someone
cares?
who cares about PvP. Air Bear, where are you at?
What?
Where are you at?
Mike
Right in
Bear's
front
at
of
work right now.
Oh, thank you.
So, just to throw this out there, I do have a buff called Time Spiral, and basically what it does is, like, when I cast it for, like, the next 10 seconds, you can use your movement ability again, even if it's on cooldown. So, if you hear me to say Time Spiral, just be aware of that if you need to get out of dodge.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, but it actually makes our movement abilities flash on our bars.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I don't know if you actually knew that.
No, I didn't. I just knew what it did.
Yeah, very
I didn't know
noticeably.
that either. But I only have one movement ability,
5,
so I don't
4.
generally.
I think it's only if it's on cooldown it flashes, maybe? Maybe not.
Yeah,
No, it flashes whenever it activates. Because you'll get a third proc of this advance.
Watch your step. Killads. Watch wave.
Echo's coming
Whatever
out,
he
and
just
sound
did.
cannon in 10.
Okay, I taunted that. Taunted early because DBM yelled at me at 4 instead of 5.
That works, because that's, I mean, he literally took 80% off me.
Zap's coming out in 5.
As soon as it drops
Taunting,
off,
I'm
you...
taunting.
Spread.
Amplifier's coming out in 5.
Watch your step.
Barrels coming out in 5.
I taunted.
Okay. Oh, I taunted again. You can retaunt.
2 seconds.
Killads.
Yep. Should be fine.
Sound
Got it.
cannon coming out in 5.
Target you.
Zaps coming out in 5.
Need to clear some of those amplifiers.
Watch wave.
Echoes
I
coming
have
out
aggro.
now.
Retaunt him again.
We had one barrel go off, use defensives.
Watch your step.
Zaps coming out in 5.
Go
Guess
to
we're going
cover.
this way.
Zaps coming out now.
Spread. Killads.
If we can get somebody on the amplifier on diamond.
I taunted.
Watch wave.
Couple
There's
DPS switch over
there's
to the
a
barrel in the
pyro
back.
back that's gonna go off. That's.
Get knocked outward.
Did that drop on somebody or was that just in Narnia anyways?
I'm not
It
sure.
was in Narnia.
There was 2
Oh,
of these
fuck.
bombs. They drop these barrels. They just drop someplace. Way.
I think no, we fucking transitioned.
Get knocked outward.
Well, I can tell you one thing though. When you die, you still are channeling the amplifier.
If you see somebody standing next to an amplifier, go to another one. We had me and another person got the debuff unnecessarily.
That may have been me, Tater. I saw it after I clicked it, so that was my bad. And also give tanks a moment to bring the boss over to Skull, so we're not
5,
starting at Moon or Diamond
4,
with it.
3, 2, 1.
Amplifiers coming
Watch
out
your
now.
step.
Echoes in 5. And then
Killads.
barrels
Watch
to
wave.
follow.
Taunted.
Oh, retaunt. Fat fingered Mad Queen. Sorry.
I hit it.
Sound cannon coming out now. Followed by Zap. Amplifiers coming out in 5.
Watch your step.
Barrels coming out in 5.
Killads.
Sound cannon coming out in 5.
Grab it up at 7.
I taunted. You looked like you were doing okay, but I might as well just taunt early.
Yeah, like I haven't hit perk this time.
There's a barrel off to the side, guys.
Echoes coming out in 2.
Watch
This is
wave.
going off.
Pop a defensive.
Daily reminder: you guys do not want to be in the direction of the
Watch your
bosses.
step.
We had a pylon overcharge.
Jackford
Get
did
a
3
res
that
on a
time.
healer.
We're done.
I have soul stone.
Okay.
Watch wave.
to the buzz! Gallywix's greatness!
There's a feeling.
Get used to this fight, and then we'll be like blowing through everything like no tomorrow, like we did last year.
Boys, I think it's a. Is it a melee followed by a sonic blast?
Maybe. I got
The
no
sonics hit me for about 1 million extra each time.
Says each melee swing does a frontal cone for sonic damage.
Yeah, but we get tinnitus, and that's what comes from the frontal cone also.
The application of tinnitus seems to be really weird. Like, sometimes we're getting stacks really fast, and other times, like, I'll have 2 stacks, and he just starts doing something, and then my stacks fall off, and then he just, you know, like, it just seems very odd.
And like, if he goes up to drop an amplifier, sometimes you can run far enough away to let your tinnitus drop off.
Yeah.
But because I'm hitting perg and not just dying, I can't tell what's chunking me so hard, I guess. It looks like it's Sonic Blast, based on details. Both of us.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Amplifier's coming out in 5.
Watch your step.
Echo's coming out in 10.
Killads, watch way.
Sound cannon coming out in 5.
Fountain.
There's one back here by the range of the barrel.
Zap's coming out in 5.
Spread.
Amplifier's coming out now. And barrel's coming out in 5.
Taunting.
Killads.
Sound cannon will be coming out now. Echo's coming out in roughly 2.
Watch way.
Boys, how many do you have? I wasn't paying attention.
I had 2 stacks.
We need
Amplifier coming out in 5.
Somebody get on that amplifier.
I got it.
Your step.
Nothing.
Spread.
Barrel's coming out now.
I guess I'm gonna face him away, Care.
Intermission coming up.
Yeah, this is SoundCloud. Get to a thing.
Gotta move there.
Get knocked out, Blood. Get knocked out, Blood.
Oh, that's far.
Get knocked out, Blood.
Oh, I dumb.
Going back to school.
Yep.
Amplifier's coming out now.
Watch your step.
And we're going along the log.
Killads. Watch where.
Taking the moon, there's an amplifier out.
Sound cannon coming out in 5.
Taunting.
Zap coming out now.
Spread.
And amplifiers to follow in 5.
Watch your step.
Barrels coming out in 5.
Killads.
Taunted.
Sound cannon coming out now, followed by zaps in 5.
Barrel over here.
Spread. Watch where.
Amplifier over by
barrel's
moon
going
is
off.
getting pretty full.
Go CD.
No one's getting the amp.
Amplifiers coming out
Watch your step.
now.
One's about to pop.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wipe. The amplifiers are the responsibility of every DPS.
I got Oneg.
Killads.
Unless we have a third tank who's taking care of it, every DPS player should be clicking on the amplifiers at some point in the fight. It's
Watch where.
not something you can offload to somebody else. It's if they have the debuff and they click on it, they're just going to die, and if it doesn't get clicked on, everybody's going to die.
Yeah, I had to click on it twice. And it hurt. It hurt.
Is that something tanks can help with? Can I click that?
You got enough going on with it. You got to stand in it for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, never
And the issue is that it's usually the far one, so like I blow 2 deaths advance getting over there and then 1 coming back, and like the last time you were at like 7 tinnitus.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's more so people just have to help out. It's a team effort. Especially the ranged on the ranged ones.
And then it's a good rule of thumb to just check to see if there's any other targets targetable, to see if any of those more bombs are up that you missed.
And one thing damage intake wise that I've noticed, I'm also guilty of this, and I've seen others do it, is those like those circles that go out and you hit them. It puts a dot on you, and that dot does hurt. So try to avoid taking unnecessary damage by standing in those little discs.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Amplifiers in 5.
Watch your step. Killads. Watch wave.
We gotta move.
I did.
Echoes coming out now. Sound cannon to follow in 5.
Barrels are in weird spots.
I got amp.
Zap coming out in 5.
Let me hold it for just a little bit longer.
No worries.
Amplifiers coming out in 5.
Watch your step.
Alright. Now take it, and you take it to the next one. Oh, I stunned.
I got it. I saw.
Killads.
He just came over, fucked me, and
Sound
left.
cannon in 5. Zap in 5.
I'm gonna clear this one.
Pop up cooldown, boys, and see if you can hold it to the next amp.
Spread. Watch wave.
Echo's coming out now, followed by amplifiers in 5.
I taunted. Were you at 10?
I'm at 8, but I can go longer. I literally haven't used anything.
It's super yelled at me to taunt.
It's okay.
Zap's coming out now.
Am I too close to that amp, or are we good?
You're too close. Somebody needs to go ahead and click it.
Watch wave.
Got
There's a
intermission
bomb about to
now.
go off in the middle.
Please remember to move towards the circle.
It went off.
I'm trying. I couldn't
The
do enough
circle.
damage to it.
People did not remember to move to the circle.
Well, we had a bomb go off.
It doesn't matter, we had 2 bombs go off. When the bombs are out, there's no reason to be even attacking the boss. If you cleave it, that's fine, but if the ads are out, you need to be targeting a different target.
They have a decent amount of health.
Especially that one barrel bomb, that was right on the boss. Melee could have hit that.
As well, when we had that last amplifier go off, Melee, you guys are more than capable of clicking on that bomb as well. I mean, on that amplifier as well.
Yep.
I had trouble finding it. I was like,
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch your step.
Echo's coming in 10.
I'm an idiot.
Barrels to follow.
Collide. Watch wave.
Echo's coming now. Sound cannon to follow in 5.
Taunted. I don't know why I ran away from.
Sound cannon out now.
I'll get this first one now.
Okay.
Zap's coming in 3. Amplifiers to follow.
Watch your step.
Amplifiers coming out now. Barrels to follow. Barrels coming in 5. Sound cannon to follow.
Taunted.
Killads.
We'll pretty
Sound
much just
cannon
taunt
coming
like
out
after
in
the amps.
5.
We got 1 barrel in the back. Make sure we switch to it.
I'm gonna have to make a weird move with them.
Zap's coming out in 10.
Amplifier near the boss is getting charged, and amplifier
Echo's
on the
coming
side
out
is
in
getting charged.
5. Amplifiers to follow.
Oh, that was interesting.
Amplifiers coming out now.
Watch your step.
As soon as he comes down, I'm taunting, but I'm gonna have to move him a ways around this one.
Zap's coming out in 5. Barrels to follow.
Killads.
Barrel is coming out now.
Watch wave.
Finish off these barrels.
Phase get knocked upward.
So, blue circle, guys. Blue circle.
Get knocked upward. Get knocked upward. Get knocked upward.
I legitimately have no idea if that helped or not.
Amplifiers coming out in 5.
Reposition.
I'm gonna use my soul stone.
Watch your step.
Echo's coming out in 5.
Amplifier in the back needs to be hit.
Sound cannon coming out in 5.
Taunting.
Target you.
Zap coming out in 5.
Spread.
Amplifiers coming out now.
Watch
Be
your step.
prepared. Barrels coming out now.
Amp in the back is charged. Somebody hit it, please.
Someone's already doing it.
Zap's coming out in roughly now.
The barrels are in good spots. They need to be dying.
Yeah, I'm putting everything I can on it, but it looks like
One got off.
Taunting sends the amplifier.
You're good.
Zap's coming out in 3, followed by barrels right after.
I mean, we got half the raid dead and 40% boss.
Yeah, we can just go ahead and loop it.
And stage 2 will be happening in 5.
Well, boys, 10 even with vampiric blood will put me to perk.
Oh yeah, no, it's.
I was like,
I'm gonna have to go.
I was like, you're gonna taunt, he's gonna come down, and he's still gonna hit me once. I was like, yep, that fucked.
Yeah, we're close to getting like that optimal timing.
Yeah, the barrels have a lot of health. I don't know if they get more health later on, but it's like I'm using cooldowns on them.
Taking forever to die.
I've
I know,
been
blowing all my stuff
spec'd
on it.
as AoE for this, to be honest.
Well, and tanks can't really move it on top because of the frontal cleave.
I hate this place. It's fucking trash.
Literally.
I mean, it is a junkyard.
Also, there were people with 10 plus stacks of the amplifier debuff.
They're panicking, channeling, you know.
Officer chat, really. The big reason people are getting those many stacks, I know I was there, is people aren't hitting the amplifier. We're making the decision of I'd rather die than have the entire group wipe, and we have a select few people hitting the amplifiers. And
Well, if people are going to do that, they need to say it so we're not dumping all our heals into someone that's going to die anyways. How long do those debuffs last?
30 seconds, I think.
Yeah, after the one stack of 5 you getting more is very dicey. It's a team effort.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now we down it just like we did on Tuesday without Naka.
Amplifiers coming out
This
now.
is the way.
I'm going to hold it a little bit.
Killad, watch wave.
I will get this
Echo's
first
coming
amplifier.
out now, followed by sound cannon.
Hulk is getting the first amp, guys. Don't double dip.
Zap's coming out in 5.
I'll let you hold it one more.
Amplifiers coming out in 5.
Got it.
I hit it.
I'm sorry.
Watch your step.
Barrels coming out in 5.
Killads.
Retaunt him. I'm just.
Sound cannon coming out now.
I didn't hit it cool.
It's all good.
Ads are nice and grouped up.
Try and move them so they're not faced. It's not facing you.
Echo's coming out in 5.
Watch wave.
Amplifiers
as
coming
the
out in
goes out.
3.
Oh, I have 10 stacks.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to wait for the amplifier.
But-
Just run. Just
Yeah,
Zaps
we're good.
coming out in 5.
There you go. We're good.
I didn't hit perk from that.
Yeah. A little
We need
close.
some range. Get these amplifiers
Kilads.
way in the
I
back.
got this one.
Tank's getting the other one, unless you have it. Nope, you got it.
Watch
I
wave.
got X when it goes off.
Stage 2 is going to be
Barrel.
happening.
That barrel's
Barrel.
fucked.
Never mind, someone else.
Get knocked upward.
Rip.
Get knocked upward.
That was.
Barrel went off.
No, I didn't go in the circle.
Barrel
I
also.
thought I was tacking the barrel. So
Ah.
I was like, oh shit.
Get knocked upward.
Can we get the amplifiers a little closer together, or do y'all have to move in that far?
That's. I mean,
Can we just reset? Can we get a res out? And
I have a soul stone.
So, do they put the amplifiers on people or just in random places?
It's
It
under the
targets
tank,
the
and the third or fourth one also drops a second one randomly.
They're targeting players. Originally on PTR, it would drop one on the tank and one on a ranged
player,
and
yeah.
it's not doing that now. It's some of the amplifiers are going on players. I don't know which ones. Realistically, if ranged can, stay a little bit still kind of behind, even when we have the boss over here, we can try and bait the amplifiers to be in this direction. But then we come into when we charge the amplifiers, we're out of range of the bombs, and when we're on the bombs, we're out of range of the amplifiers.
And tanks can't really move them that much because of the frontal cleave. And even on that first row, I still have people randomly in front of the boss that isn't boys.
Tell you the truth, half the time I can't tell what's the front or the back of this fucking boss.
That doesn't help either, yeah.
You know what I mean?
it's like
Yes.
it's annoying because he spins around when he targets people with the beam. It's just this boss is kind of a fucking mess.
Can you paint the back or something, buddy? Because it all looks the same.
You want to get painted on the back? What?
No.
Anyways,
He does have a head, a face, and a tail, so.
But he still does blue beam at people and spins around.
Listen, when you're melee, you can't see what the fuck is going on at all.
zoom
And
out.
melee.
Yeah, zoom out. Stop playing in first person.
5.
I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button.
It's alright.
I was kind of wondering.
Not the
Luckily he
first
takes
time that
quality
that's
time.
happened. Won't be the last.
Watch your step.
I'm letting you keep them.
Yep, that's fine.
Echo's coming out in 5.
I will get the first pillar.
Kilads. Watch wave.
Sound cannon coming out in 3. Zaps to follow in 5. And then amplifiers will be following in 5.
I will
I'm
get
good.
this.
I'm good all the way
Okay,
to
I won't-
amplifiers. Don't worry.
Watch your step.
If someone
There you go,
calls
gets
it
on now.
out,
Barrels coming out in 5.
Alton?
There you go.
Kilads.
Sound cannon coming out in 5.
See, 14 stacks, no problem.
Everyone focus barrels. Zaps coming out in 5.
Bulger, don't get any more amplifiers for a while.
Watch wave.
Echo's coming out in 2. Amplifiers coming out in 3.
Watch your step.
Zaps coming out in 10.
God damn it. My
I've
dog
got a
should
lot
have
of
won to
dots
the
on me.
next.
He sent those
That's
out while I
coming
was
out
looking at it.
now.
Kill ads.
Got a lot of amplifiers getting to around half.
I'm gonna hit skull.
Watch wave.
Stage 2 is going to be happening in 5.
Got barrel ups.
Phase get knocked upward.
Circles, guys, circles.
Leave.
Get knocked upward. Get knocked upward. Get
Nice job on that last barrel, though. We got it last second.
Life.
Amplifiers coming out in 5.
I use my soul stone.
Watch your step.
Range
Just gonna let
need
you
to
keep
be
it.
pushing back. Yep.
You gotta move. You got one in between you, by the way.
Echo's coming out in 5, followed by barrels right after.
I'm gonna hit this middle one. Pass move.
Sound cannon coming out now. Zaps
You
coming
made
out
a taunt?
in 3, amplifiers to follow.
I taunted.
Thank you.
Amplifiers coming
Watch
out
your
now.
step.
All of my cooldowns will be up, so I'm just gonna hold them.
Barrels coming out in 5.
Kill ads.
Sound cannon coming out in 5.
I got the
Now
next
one barrel
call.
to the side.
Barrels, barrels, barrels.
Echoes coming
Barrel
out
going
in
off,
5,
pop,
followed by
pop,
amplifiers.
You good for another 5 seconds?
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, if you don't have the debuff, get an amplifier.
Amplifiers coming out now.
I taunted. I taunted.
Well, we
Zaps
missed
coming
barrel.
out in
That's why
5.
we're dying.
I think we need to assign like 6 people to do the amplifiers, and that's
Kill
it.
ads.
Problem is that you always assign 6 of the highest DPS because we're also the most mobile or competent with raid mechanics. So now you've taken the DPS of 6 of your highest DPS and trashed it. So
Well, the issue is we have way too many people with the debuff. We're getting, I think everybody in our raid had the debuff at one point in time.
The thing we've got to realize, or not realize, but consider on that too, is a lot of the people that we assign are pretty squishy. I know I've got real defensives now, so I'm not very squishy, but both of the hunters are going to be squishy.
I'm not squishy once. Literally once.
Yeah.
5 stacks isn't bad, but when we're having people with like 8, 12, 13 stacks, then there's no point.
What I'm hearing is we need more Blood Death Knights.
We got one more pull in us. We'll get a better plan for next week.
It'll be worth it next week as well. I don't know if any of our DPS do, but if somebody is leveling...
I can't
not
res
leveling.
anybody right now. So
That's
is there
because
another
they
healer?
pulled an ad.
I can't either.
I'm not in combat, so
Oh, I can single res. I can't mass res. That's weird.
Is anybody besides Nako over 640 eye level?
I'm getting there.
I will be right after the raid.
Fuck you guys.
not I.
I mean, yeah, do your delves, do your mythics, get your gear up for next week, and things just get progressively easier. The fact that we got 2 bosses means we get a heroic piece of vault, so it's always
We gotta
good.
recrop my cloak. Make it
It might be worth it as well. If any of our DPS are gearing a tank off spec, it might be worth it to look at next week, running a 3rd tank on this one just for the amplifiers. I imagine Blizzard is going to change it at some point, but it'll make it a lot easier.
will also help
stuff,
quite a bit.
but I don't have trinkets.
We also are getting some serious gear. Then those barrels will die much faster. Will free up people.
For sure.
Boys, you good?
Yes. Okay, I will get the first amplifier.
Hulk has said that for the last like 3
Five,
pulls, and there's always someone
4,
that steals it. So if
3,
you hear someone say,
two,
I got first or I
1.
got skull amplifier, just let them take it. Don't run
Shinzo's
over
taking
there.
second.
Amplifier's
Watch your
coming
step.
out now.
Killad, watch wing.
Sound cannon coming out now. Zap's coming out in 3, followed by amplifier.
Spread. Watch your step.
till he
Amplifier's
comes
coming
down.
out now.
Nope, you can
barrels
talk
to
before he comes
follow.
down. There you go. Oh, I still have. Yeah.
Shinzo has far one.
Killad.
Barrels coming out now, followed by sound cannon.
Get boys up, please. Res boys, thank you.
Sound cannon coming out now, followed by Zap.
Pedro,
Time
you
on
want to
accident,
get?
You can taunt him back.
I got it.
You'll want to be on the opposite
Watch
side,
wing.
Pedro.
Echo's coming out now, followed by amplifier.
Watch your step.
Zap's coming out.
You're gonna have to
10.
run.
Yep.
This is the last pull, so we're going till the last man stands.
I'll get next man.
Barrels coming out now.
Do I need to?
There needs
I'm
somebody
getting
on diamond
next to
then.
Stage
start here.
2 is happening in 5.
Get ready for the knockups. Find your circle.
Phase get knocked upward.
Try to avoid these spinning discs too.
Get knocked upward.
Unnecessary dots.
You can actually see where they're coming out too.
Get knocked upward. Get knocked upward.
Reset.
Amplifier's coming out in 5.
Watch your step.
Shinzo will get this first one.
Echo's coming out in 5.
Just so you guys know, you can cast while discharging an amplifier. Boss is too close to that one.
Yep,
somebody
I'm
needs to
moving
be
it.
on
Sorry, I just
There's
realized.
a thing that
I got
needs
it.
to die here, barrel. We're not attacking the barrel. Barrel's gonna go off.
I was.
Zap's coming out in 2, followed by amplifiers.
Yes, I'll stand here.
Watch your step.
Barrel's coming out in 3, followed by sound cannon.
Killads.
Wow, I was one and bumfucked Egypt.
Sound cannon coming out now, followed by Zap.
There's an amplifier in the back.
Zap's coming out now, followed by Echoes.
Watch wing.
There's amplifier on the left too.
Echoes coming out now, followed by amplifiers.
Both things are dead.
Watch your step.
He chose you, Shinzo. But GG's. I mean, we got 2 heroics, so we got our vault, and let's make sure we do our delves and mythics to get more gear. Get easier every week.
Dude,
You
it's
get to go collect
Good
your
first week,
crafting-
though.
your
I
crafts
rezzed,
and
and it
crests.
rezzed me at the fucking boss as a ghost.
That's awesome.
But yeah, very good first week, honestly. Cleared normal and got a couple heroic.
Hey, don't forget about logs.
I'll upload them. I have Warcraft logs open.
Good, bitch.
Slut.
Oh no, wait. Maybe I had a soul stone. I have no idea.
Forget to get what?
World Soul's still a good place for key pieces for delves.
Probably.
Copper key shards.
Can anyone recraft a cloak for me?
Oops.
What?
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
I think I put all my points into the cloak. I could probably
My
recraft it for you, but let me hop on my priest and find out for sure, okay? I'll message you.
I'm right here.
Okay.
Oh,
You know-
no, Elf can do it.
Cool.
There you go.
I need to get a cloak made.
I will next week.
I would say send it to Elf. She seems to be good to go.
Yeah, I should have... Like, you get the Ruined Harbinger crest or whatever the hell it is for killing Gallywix, which gives you, like, a free heroic piece.
Oh, yeah, and then I'll just upgrade that to Mythic next week.
Okay. I put it in.
Who can do it?
Oh, Elf can do cloak.
Elf can do the cloak. Sweet.
Hey, Garrett, are you doing that thing tonight or tomorrow?
Oh, these pipes.